Good evening. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Tonight on TCM, we're wishing Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the dads who know Father's Day is an entirely made-up holiday designed to sell ties and coffee table books about Steely Dan. It's just another example of big Hallmark controlling our lives. When are we going to stand together and take our lives back? Also, unopened packs of 1975 Topps baseball cards would be welcome. Up next, Spencer Tracy white knuckles it through the wedding of his first child, his daughter. From MGM in 1950, directed by Vincent Minnelli, Father of the Bride. Based on Edward Streeter's 1949 novel, the focus of the story is not on the bride, but the father, the loving father, the frustrated father, the aggrieved father, the burdened father, the father going bankrupt, putting on this wedding. He's Stanley Banks, that's Tracy, a man woefully ill-prepared for the impending nuptials of his teenage daughter. With each decision taken out of his hands, each dollar taken out of his wallet, and each step out the door by his daughter, we watch as Banks gradually becomes unmoored, to his consternation and to our amusement. MGM wanted Jack Benny to play Stanley Banks, envisioning a by-the-numbers comedy, but Vincent Minnelli was after something more, specifically the interior life and authenticity of the character traits Spencer Tracy embodied in virtually every role. Unfortunately for Minnelli, word on the MGM lot was that Tracy didn't want the part, but Minnelli had a card to play. He petitioned Tracy's longtime companion, Katharine Hepburn. The three of them had dinner together, where Minnelli, supported by Hepburn, made his pitch. With you, they told Tracy, this could be a little classic of a comedy. Without you, it's nothing. Tracy accepted the role on the spot. Minnelli then cannily cast Joan Bennett as the mother of the bride. Bennett and Tracy had worked together twice before in Me and My Gal and She Wanted a Millionaire, both released in 1932. Their established rapport helped their on-screen marriage feel lived in and real. From MGM in 1950, with Tracy delivering an Oscar-nominated performance as the father, and with, Elizabeth Taylor as his daughter. This is Father of the Bride. No sooner had Father of the Bride finished production than MGM began pre-production on a sequel. That 1951 sequel, called Father's Little Dividend, covered what happens when Elizabeth Taylor's character announces she's pregnant and is about to make the father of the bride a grandfather. It reunited the cast and was nearly as successful as the original film. An excellent 1991 remake of Father of the Bride, co-written by Nancy Myers and Charles Shire, became yet another hit. It featured Steve Martin and Diane Keaton as the parents of the bride, played by Kimberly Williams, with Martin Short and B.D. Wong as wedding planners. That remake, like the original, also spawned a successful sequel, this time called simply Father of the Bride Part 2. And yet another remake made its way to HBO Max in 2022, starring Andy Garcia as the proud but anxiety-ridden dad. Garcia is the head of a Cuban-American family. His daughter is set to marry a Mexican man, imbuing the story with a whole new layer of dramatic tension. Like the Steve Martin and Spencer Tracy versions, the Andy Garcia film is also worth your time. Coming up, Gregory Peck is an ideal father, raising two children and battling injustice in the Jim Crow South. To Kill a Mockingbird is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, To Kill a Mockingbird, then Downhill, and later, My Life as a Dog. TCM is a man's best friend tonight.